to yeah, we're gonna leave this site if that's okay. No, we're not gonna do that. Dar, I almost ended the broadcast, you guys. Thank God for this is the one I want to click out. I think I'm so slick, right? Doing all this, simultaneously streaming on 3 different platforms, and I almost accidentally ended it. So now we're going to go into a character named Eddie Clive. And Eddie Clive is definitely one of those loner types who cares, and he grew up a loner. He had some family. He had a wonderful mother who got him into music. So he's a multi-instrumentalist, but he loves his rock and roll. You know what I mean? He plays that freaking guitar. But he also enjoys quantum theory. And a lot of my comic book friends, they understand this, And also, if you're into dark shadows, I guess I was talking to a friend, and he was saying that they go into alternate realities. There's like a place, a room you can go, and there's an alternate reality, right? Anyway, Eddie Clive studies quantum physics, not in a lab. It's all books, it's all theoretical, right? And he's into the many worlds theory and all this other stuff. And what Eddie Clive comes to realize is that all artists, all musicians, all directors of movies, all painters, you name it, they're considered magicians, okay, for a reason. But at the time, and that's because they can affect reality in ways normies can't affect reality. So in this world I created, there's magicians who are artists, and there's actually schools of thought too. There's philosophies. Some are darker than others. Some are evil. Some are good. So this is the lyrics to Eddie Clive, and it's called Virtual Cues, right? Thank you, Danilo. Thank you so much, man. And you're an artist too. You understand things. So is Damien. He's an artist. Physics for the win. That's right. That's why let's demystify, a lot of superstition, right? Yeah, dude. Awesome. Yeah. Alchemy, the Fibonacci, the quantum leap. That's right. All this stuff. But alchemy. You guys are great. Thank you for being my friend. Thanks for that's my motto, Aaron. All. That's great, dude. Yeah. I want to talk to you, dude. All right. Got to hit me up on the IG. That's where I first start talking to people, and a lot of my friends do the same thing. But here's the lyrics, okay, for a song called Virtual Cues, which is about a character called Eddie Clive. I'm going to try to recite it, but I have the paper here, okay? So this is the lyrics right here. Here is a character who was not scheduled to appear yet here he is. He existed, of course, as the same as other unnamed characters. But some friends just had to know right now. So here he is. Here is Eddie Clive. He's a good chap, has good intentions, but like, I gotta read it, you guys. Has good intentions, but like an infamous tarot card suggests, he started off meandering, okay? Doing things impulsively. It's not because he's a wicked dude. It's just how he started off, making virtual friends. but not paying much attention to them. So in other words, this loner that I described as Eddie Clive decided that, yeah, he's a great songwriter, but he didn't have time to make friends. All he wanted to do was just write music, So, but he went online and found a way to hook up with people who had similar tastes in music, but he didn't bother to slow down and get to know any of them, which isn't cool. It ain't cool. So, okay, so it wasn't because he's wicked or callous or resentful. He just felt that virtual reality that didn't equate to real chemistry, not with other real people anyway. So that's how he justified it. He was like, okay, anyone could talk to a screen, or anyone could be in a social media network and freaking state their opinions and hide behind that. Anyone can do that. Anyone can create their own personality that doesn't really reflect who they are, right? So that's why he justified not getting to know other people. He was still mistaken. He might have been correct about a few things, So he didn't see all those virtual cues. He didn't see those virtual cues. He made quite a mess because he met all sorts of virtual people who read into his random posts. Well, let's back up a little bit. And those are the lyrics, you guys, to Eddie Clive's song there. And
here is a character who was not scheduled to appear yet here he is. He existed, of course, as the same as other unnamed characters, but some friends just had to know